game ball. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful Harold Weinberg Gymnasium for this evening's Varsity Boys Basketball Contest between the Triton Trojans and your Knox Redskins. And now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's varsity game. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Triton Trojans. Wearing number 12, Evan Bryant. Wearing number 20, Cole Shively. Wearing number 24, Jacob Pitney. Wearing number 5, Dante Workman. And wearing number 10, Julian Swanson. The Trojans are coached by Mr. Jason Rose.
Welcome everyone here to Harold Weinberg Gymnasium as the Trojans and the Redskins get ready to square off here for the final conference matchup of the season. Here with me tonight is Quentin Amson, Caden Hummich, Kenny Barnhart, and the Hall of Famer Orion Lim. They're here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube and the IHSAA Champions Network. A lot of identical things out here, records. There's a lot of size in this Knox team, and this Knox team is very good, Q.
Yep. A lot of competitiveness is going to be out here, so this is going to be a really fun game to watch. Knox is always a great team to play.
And they're fired up. This is a group that's going to battle all night long, and they're going to play hard all night. Triton's going to have to match that. Got to see this Triton team we saw against Tippecanoe Valley. They're going to have to come out and play hard from the get-go.
Yeah, this team's got to come out, and they got to come out with a purpose, and they got to fight and battle the entire time. It can't be like Bremen and have a slow start against this really good Knox team.
Yeah, you got to get going in a hurry. And the big thing is if the shot's not dropping, you got to find a way to get that ball to work in the basket, but you've got to settle down. I guess third time's the charm. Third time's the charm here. As Shively and Declan Austin get ready to tip it off here. And we're underway. Watson's got it. The Redskins will possess it first. Binkley, three-pointer right out the gate. Drops it in.
Fell asleep. Had a good laugh to start off the game and fell asleep.
And Knox is going to settle into it. Look like a little more of an attacking zone defense. As Workman's got it, Binkley's enough to track him down. Shively's got that one. His walk almost to knock that one away.
We saw this in the JV team. The Triton has to be really strong and physical with the ball. Knox is going to get their hands in. They're going to try to get those steals.
Workman on the right wing into Pitney. He'll try a three to answer back. Can't get it to drop in, didn't drop in. Swanson gets the rebound, finds Evan Bryles, back out to Pitney. Pitney in the corner, works on top to Workman. Now finds Shively inside the free throw line. Pull-up jumper on the way. Bank is closed. Declan Austin with the rebound for the Redskins. Binkley goes back the other way, past the half-court line. Swanson agreeing at the right wing. On top to Wackel.
Triton settles into a zone as well. Oh, nope.
Watson goes to Austin the free throw line. Workman got a handle on that one. Watson fakes it left. He'll try a three from the left side. Can't get down to drop in. Cole Shively with the rebound.
Gotta look to push. Don't let him get in that zone.
Shively gets the call. Workman sets it in motion.
Nope.
Workman trying to thread it through. Got lucky that Binkley didn't come away with that one. That guy is very good at stealing the basketball. Workman drops it down into Shively. Couldn't quite corral it. And he does.
Get to the wing.
So Treats up top. He'll reset. Swanson gets it up near the half-court line. Bryles on the elbow.
Good skip.
Out to Swanson.
Got to be ready to shoot that ball. That's what Coach Groves preaches. You got to hit that high post. If he's not there that low, they skip.
Dante Workman off the mark. Bryles can't corral the rebound. Declan Austin comes away with another rebound for the Redskins.
A couple good shots, just none of them have fallen.
Binkley goes to Watson, down into Van Ansel. To Watson out on the corner, back on top to Wackel. He'll reset the offense. Goes to Watson. Coach Eskridge calls it out. Walk on the left wing. Going to come out to pressure him. So Redskins look to slow it down here on the half court. Wackel, he'll attack on the elbow. One at Austin. Triton takes away the post. Watson with the F fake. He'll drive.
Good shot fake. A good skip to find the wide open player.
Van Ansel. But Triton doing a good job. Declan Austin diving on those last couple of plays and taking that away.
This is a good movement by Knox.
Wackles gets another one. And 2 threes right out the gate for the Redskins. Find them up leading 6-0. Triton needs to answer back on this possession. Now to Shively on the side. He'll try to fade away with that one. Cole Shively gets that one to drop in.
Oh, just a silly foul.
So Swanson's going to pick up his first for the Trojans.
This will be the 9th time that Coach Groves and Eskridge will face off against one another. Of course, Eskridge was the head coach for Oregon Davis for 4 years. And Eskridge leads the all-time head-to-head matchup with him and Coach Groves.
He had a couple good teams down over there to OD.
Very good teams. Declan Austin on the baseline leans into that one. Bank is closed. Pitney tips it to Van Ansel as the Redskins come away with it. Austin's putback is good. 3 minutes gone here in this first quarter as Knox got out in front with the three-pointers, and they haven't looked back since, now leading back by 6. Across the way to Swanson. Goes to Bryles.
Good high post action. Oh, good skip.
Out to Workman in the corner. Down to Bryles on the side of the lane. He'll go up with that one. Can't get it to drop in. Shively tips it to Binkley. Binkley goes back the other way. Knox on the attack. Binkley ahead of steam. Feeds it to Watson. Bank is open.
And one.
And a foul call as the and one opportunity will come for the senior.
So Bryles going to pick up his first.
Trojans second. Colin Watson at the free throw line, shooting 1.
As Watson back, like I said, this Knox team is going to come out in a hurry.
And it being senior night, it just adds that extra little energy. And
Dante Workman past the half-court line, goes to Pitney on the right side. Up on top to Shively. Shively attacks the middle. He'll go up strong with it. Boston blocked it, but a foul call.
So Austin's going to pick up Knox's first foul.
Cole Shively to the line for 2.
I like that attack by Cole. Against Bremen, he didn't go to the line until the third quarter, so him getting to the line early in this game is going to be a really good sign for Triton.
And Triton's going to need to convert that free throw line because right now not getting very many shot attempts up. They got to find a way to get points somehow. But you got to hand it to Knox in their aggressiveness. This team came out firing, very deliberate with the basketball, moving with purpose. Shively off the mark on the second. Dante Workman goes back up. Can't get it to drop in. Shively gets the rebound. He'll go back up. Blocked by Declan Austin. Swanson with up top the key. He'll drive. Kicks it back out to Shively. Shively will drive. Stops on the side of the lane. He'll jump his way through. Shively goes up. Banks closed.
By Shively.
And the Redskins come away with the rebound. Watson goes back the other way on the attack. Works back to the middle. Down to Austin. Big man fixes it right. Goes up to the left side. He goes up with that one. Can't drop it in. And Evan Bryles rips it away. Swanson back to the way, skips it up to Dante Workman.
Be careful with those skips. Knox is long, and those skip passes are going to have to be right on point every time, or else they are going to tip them.
Swanson for 3. Can't get that one to drop. Dante Workman tries to save it. And Knox takes back over. As we'll get our first substitution of the game as Rowan Jordan will check in. As well, Anthony Shue will check in for Triton. He'll check in on behalf of Evan Briles. Binkley now. Past the half-court line, works it left here to Wackel. On top to Austin inside the three-point line. Wackel with on the elbow, backing down Anthony Shue. Nice move by Declan Austin.
That's that skill and that just knowledge of being a senior and just knowing how to get to the basket. And
very good post player. Watching him move the ball, has good footwork underneath and showed it off there. Triton will hang on to it.
Oh, I like this play. Call it.
Swanson works back to the left side.
Yeah, I like this. I like this.
On top of Shively, works with the screen from Dante Workman. Shively will attack on the way through. Jordan tied him up. Shively tips it to Pitney. Pitney skips it up to Dante Workman. Workman out to Swanson by himself for three. Can't get that one to drop in. Declan Austin with the defensive rebound.
Triton's getting those opportunities, still are not getting any of them fall.
Binkley to
charge, baby!
And Anthony Shue got in the right position in time and draws the charge.
You know I like a charge, especially when a big man gets in there and takes one.
That was good recognition by Anthony Shue to get out and try to slow down the fast break, but then to get himself in position for that opportunity. And now Knox is going to turn up the pressure in the full court. See how Triton attacks his pressure.
Somebody's got to get middle. There you go. Yep. There you go. Great job breaking it. Doing a great job breaking the press now.
Shively on his way through. Dumps it down to Shue. Shue patient.
Traveled.
To travel.
Got to go up that first time, take that contact.
He was wide open enough. He didn't need the fake. He just needed to go up.
Yeah, Declan Austin. He's smart enough that he probably won't go for a block if he doesn't know that he don't have it or not.
Binkley past the half-court line. Goes to Declan Austin. Austin will attack the lane. Goes up strong. Can't get that one to drop in. Gets his own rebound. Blocked by Anthony Shue. Austin wanting a foul call. Shively working his way now. Shively spinning away. Goes up strong.
Oh, good move.
Banks close. Shue goes back up with the putback. No good. Rebound as Wackel tips it to Jordan.
A lot of contact, but got to get those shots to fall.
Austin inside the three-point line. Goes to Jordan. Leaves it for Binkley. Binkley attacks. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Drops it in. Good look from Binkley. Swanson leaves it for Workman. No reset. Swanson down the corner. Shively cuts to the baseline. Bobbles it, goes back up strong. Shively can't drop it in. Anthony Shue's put back, blocked by Declan Austin again. Shively goes back up and through contact, gets that one to drop in. Final minute nearing here as Knox got out in front with their lead. Now they lead by 10. Watson on the outside. Austin battling for position underneath.
Good help by Swanson to recognize that.
On top to Wackel. Waits for Binkley. Directing traffic, Binkley attacks so well, drops it into Jordan on the right side of the lane. On top to Wackel, into the corner, now to Austin on the baseline. Skips it down to Jordan underneath. Bank is open for Rowan Jordan.
Good recognition there by the seniors. See somebody's wide open.
Workman goes to Pitney here on the near side. On top to Workman. Triton patient with it. Workman settles in. Watson to come out and start the countdown. Pitney on the right side, on top to Workman. Hands off to Swanson. Binkley comes out to pressure. 14 seconds now to Shively.
By the freshman.
Shively will drive his way through. Cole Shively up and in. Can't get down and drop in. Declan Austin with the rebound. 7 seconds. The senior in the attack mode for Knox. Watson, transition three on the way. Counted for Cohen Watson. And the Redskins are going to take a 15-point lead into the second quarter. Triton's got a lot of work to do. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, Janie. You know what one of my favorite things about high school sports is? Seeing young fans in the stands cheering on their community.
I love watching elementary-age kids wearing their team's colors, holding up homemade signs, faces painted, just full of hopes and dreams. I'm Janie Ulmer.
And I'm Brian Lewis. We're both assistant commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. We're also both former student athletes who were once those young fans in the stands, dreaming about wearing a jersey for our high school one day.
When you support high school sports, you protect the next generation's dream of representing their high school with pride.
And you ensure the invaluable learning experience of education-based athletics is available for years to come.
So buy a ticket to your high school's athletic events, because it doesn't just support today's student athletes.
It supports tomorrow's too.
This is investing in your community. This is protecting their dream. This is your IHSAA.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Andy O'Hara alongside me is Quentin Amson, Kenny Barnhart, Kate Hummich, and the Hall of Famer Ryan Lindler. Here for the Triton Trojan Sport Network as Knox. Like I said right out the gate, this is a group that's going to come attacking, watching them on film. This group is very deliberate in their approach, and once they get ahead of steam, like you see with Binkley and Austin and Watson, those three really kind of stir everything up. Triton's got to find a way to answer on the offensive side. Yeah,
Triton's got to find the bottom of the net here on a couple of shots, and they got to have some really good possessions that end in some pretty big buckets.
Binkley to turn it up as he'll track Swanson. And here comes Cohen Watson to turn up the pressure. Now to Dante Workman, down to Shively. Shively jumper in the lane, up and can't get it to drop in. Evan Browse fights for it. It goes off the hands of Jordan. It'll stay right here with the Trojans.
Man, Swanson from the first game to now, you could just see how much he's grown. He didn't panic on that double team. He took a step back, dribbled, and let them fall back. That's great recognition by the freshman point guard right there.
Up high to Workman. Goes to Swanson. Binkley picks him up. Binkley tips that one. Binkley back the other way. Binkley goes up. Cole Shively can't get there, and Binkley gets that one in transition. Swanson now up the floor now to Dante Workman. Workman up top the key. Goes to Swanson on the right side. In the corner now to Shively. Shively will attack the baseline. Skips it across to Workman. Now to Swanson. To Anthony Shue. Pull up jumper from the lane. Can't get it to drop in. Dante Workman tips it to Briles. Bank is open. So Evan Briles gets him on the board, but Triton, it's all hill to climb here as this Knox team is still in the attack. Wackel now on the far side corner. He'll stop. On top to Watson. Watson will reset the offense. Austin set the screen for Wackel. Watson on the right wing, now to Wackel on the elbow. Binkley with it. Rowan Jordan on the left side. Austin trying to get position underneath. Jordan's going to drive the baseline. And here comes Evan Riles, forces the jump ball call.
Good physicality down there.
And Knox will hang on to it. Watson back to inbound.
Wall up down there. Wall up. There you go.
Declan Austin showing off the footwork underneath and gets it to drop up and in.
Great patience by the senior.
Swanson goes to Briles. Up to Dante Workman. Shively wants it in the middle and gets it. Shively will attack. Goes on his way. But Shively slithers his way. Can't get down to drop in. Anthony Shue's put back is no good. Shively gets another rebound. Goes up, draws the foul. And he goes to the line for two.
Shively having a hard time just getting some of those just to fall.
Trying 3 of 18 inside the three-point line here in this first half.
0 of 3 from deep.
Yep.
Cole Shively at the free throw line, shooting 2.
There gets that one to drop.
See Jacob check back in for Julian.
Pitney back in. Shively back to the free throw line. Good on the second as he tickles the twine with that one. And back go the Redskins as Binkley past the half-court line. Wackel waiting patient with it. Knox really starting to slow it down, but yet let their offense really just execute.
Good skip.
Wackel for 3, back to the other side. Back iron no good. And tipped up high, and Shively elevates and brings it back. Shively on the attack, has the numbers. Tips it down to Anthony Shue. Banks open for Anthony Shue.
As he's falling down, what a great pass by Shively.
As Cole Shively co-signed on that deposit to the scoreboard.
And Anthony learned, he just went straight up with that one instead of taking that extra dribble and step.
Binkley goes to Watson. Wackel drives, kicks out to Watson in the corner. Top to Wackel, now to Austin. Austin spots up for two. High off the rim as Anthony Shue gets the rebound. Workman leads himself to the right side, finds Shively on the right wing. Shively skips it to Dante Workman with too hot of a pass, couldn't quite corral it. And Knox takes back over. Coach Eskridge calling out the play for Binkley as he goes down to Watson. To Wackel on the left side. Works the screen from Watson. Watson waves off Wackel as Jordan patrols the baseline. Coach Groves directing his defense. Binkley goes close. Oh,
stepped over.
Binkley stepped over. Eskridge wanting a foul call.
Good aggressiveness by Dante to see that.
Swanson checks in on behalf of Anthony Shue, so Triton starting 5 back out there. Now to Shively on the left wing, on top to Swanson. To Workman here on the near side. Tipped away from Watson. Dante Workman tracks it down. Here comes the trap, leans his way into Jacob Pitney. Pitney will try a three. Counted for Jacob Pitney.
That looked beautiful.
Now
they're shooting with some confidence, kid.
Shively knocks it away, and Watson gets the loose ball. Shively's take it away. Triton's got the numbers. Shively on the attack. Goes up against Austin. Goes up. Banks open.
That's a good transition. Triton's starting to wake up here a little bit.
Yep.
Got a timeout right here. Stops the bleeding. Sees the momentum.
And Coach Eskridge trying to call a timeout. He gets it. It'll be our first timeout of the game.
Good recognition by the coach to see that some momentum's building up for the Trojans.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, very impressed with this Knox band here tonight.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, they had the rock band going for the JV contest. They had their band really good here tonight. Kind of gives you that old school Indiana high school gym feel. I mean, that's not to Warsaw. I mean, that place is always rocking. And this right here, I mean, this takes me pretty close back to there.
That was what we was talking there back when I was in school, where the band and was part of the cheering block, and just kind of kept things going. Like I played in the band.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, right there, Indiana basketball. You think about being in a high school gym and the atmosphere.
Yep.
It's not. You can't hear a pin drop. The band always up on their feet, and there's a timeout like you see right now. Always playing something they really like. It just brings back that old Indiana high school basketball feel.
And old Indiana high school basketball. We got sectional week next week.
Yep.
Got a full lineup. We get a chance here. We got the graphic up, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Got a lot of games to cover next week. And the nice thing is, all they're at home. And then you do have to watch that on the IHSAA TV network.
We're covering both. I'm sorry. We're covering both sectional and regional, correct? Or
sectional at least.
Sectional at least?
Yep. Regional is, that's up to you guys.
Up in the air.
So Binkley out of the timeout, goes to Jordan on the right wing. Back on top to Binkley. Finds Watson here on the left side. Wackel trying to get possession out of Austin. The big man spinning his way through, dumps it down into Jordan, puts it in. That was a good find by Austin. Really pulled the defense to him. Saw the open man flashing on the baseline.
Oh, they're in a man now. Got to recognize it.
Coach Rose adjusts the offense. It's Dante Workman. Goes to Swanson in the corner. On top to Briles. To Shively. Backdoor to Shively. Declan Austin comes in, gets a piece of it. And back.
Shively's got to watch out. He can't be yelling right there.
Watson pushed off.
There he is.
He did put his arm out.
So Watson going to get called for the extension of the arm.
And that's his second foul. Knox's fourth team foul.
I'll send him Miles McLaughlin. You talk about an athlete. Watching this young man play football, very good. A lot of spring in his step, very fast athlete. Only a freshman. I'll tell you what, that's going to be one heck of an athlete down here for this Knox team. Swanson goes down to Briles on the left side of the lane. Briles kicks out to Pitney. Pitney works with the screen to his left. On top to Swanson. He'll try a three. Kelly
There it
Julian
is.
Swanson.
Love the confidence coming out of this kid right now.
Pitney co-signed on that deposit to the scoreboard. Binkley now back on the right wing. On top to Austin. He'll drive. Stops. He'll go with the rolling hook. Can't get down to drop in. Pitney gets the defensive board. Up to Shively now. Shively on the attack. Trying to tip his way through. McLaughlin got a piece of that one. Shively off the mark. Declan Austin with the rebound.
Good recognition by Shively. That could have went either way.
Binkley now with it. The crossing over against Dante Workman. Binkley splits his way through, and he lost
Good
it.
hands by Swanson.
Pitney goes back the other way. Out of Shively. Swanson retreats back. Goes to Workman. McLaughlin stuck to him. Out of Swanson on top to Shively. Shively with the jab step, trying to get freed up against Watson. Gets his move he likes. Shively goes up. Back iron. Jordan with the rebound for the Redskins. Binkley goes back the other way. Skips it up to McLaughlin in the corner. On top to Jordan. They'll work it around the perimeter. Austin once on the side of the lane. He'll go on top to McLaughlin. The freshman will drive the sideline right there. Attacks well. Can't get the finish. It's tipped around on it. Triton comes away with the rebound.
Spot up, Julian. Spot up. Spot up.
Swanson the right wing on top to Shively. Now Pitney finds Dante Workman. Down Evan Bryles.
Divers. Cut. Cut. Charge on Dante.
So Workman's going to pick up his first, Trojans third.
And Anthony Shue will check in for Cole Shively. Binkley slow up the floor now with 1:05 to go here before halftime. Goes to Watson. Back on top to Binkley. Now to McLaughlin on the right wing. On top to Binkley. Goes to Watson. Feeds it down to Jordan. Anthony Shue knocks it away. Anthony Shue comes away with the steal, but here comes Jordan knock away with a foul call, I believe, coming here on Knox.
So Jordan's going to pick up his first, Knox, fifth team foul.
Shively will check in on behalf of Dante Workman. Now goes to Swanson. Binkley to greet him at the half-court line. Shively gets it on the far side corner. Shively now trying to work his way through. Shively driving all the way up to the basket. Knocked away. Declan Austin. Swanson inbound. Evan Browse, he'll spot it for three from the corner. In and out. Anthony Shue's putback is good, but no shot. He's not pushed off on the rebound. Anthony Shue pushed off on the rebound is the call.
So Shue's going to pick up his first.
Pitney's going to cool Shue down. Competitor out there, he doesn't.
Dante Workman was going to be able to check in. 20 seconds to go. Binkley. Knox outscored Triton 20-5 in that first quarter. This quarter so thus far 14-6 in favor of the Trojans. Watson working against Anthony Shue. And to Jordan in the corner of McLaughlin. He'll try a three. Can't get down with the back iron. That'll do it for the first half as Knox will take a 7-point lead into the halftime locker room. So as Kenny gets the stats pushed over. You know, Q, right now, if you're Knox, I think you keep your foot on the gas, keep doing what you're doing, keep controlling the ball, keep pressuring Triton, and winning the battle of the boards underneath. But if you're Triton, you got to, I mean, for them, what things are, if you're Coach Gross, what are you telling these guys?
We've got to start playing with a little bit more confidence. Don't stop playing aggressive. I mean, Triton's doing a great job. They're getting in, they're getting shots that they need, but they're just not getting any to fall. And some of that's got to do with the confidence. Yeah,
because, you know, the free throws there, not too bad. 3 of 4 for the Trojans. Knox got their one attempt down. But like I said, in that two-point arc there, 5 of 24, the Trojans had a lot of putbacks, but just couldn't get to drop. Knox 8 of 15 behind the arc. Triton 2 of 6. Knox 3 of 6, and turnovers there 3 of 4. Binkley with 7. Watson and Austin with each with 6. Jordan with 4 and Waco with 3. Watson there has those 2 fouls, and of course then you got Austin, Jordan, and Waco all with a single foul. For the Trojans, Shively with 9, Swanson and Pitney each with 3, and Briles and Shue each with 2, and then nobody, just Workman, Shue, Briles, and Swanson all with a single foul.
All right, so we'll take a break back after halftime. After the instant replays, we'll be back. Welcome back, everyone, to Harold Weinberg Gymnasium, home for the Knox Redskins as they lead on the scoreboard 26-19 at the start here of the half. You know, Q, I think, you know, with this Knox team for them, keep your foot on the gas. The intensity's got to stay over this group. They're moving the ball extremely well. Declan Austin doing a nice job underneath, but for me, Binkley is the kind of the guy that just kind of really just kind of fires him up when he kind of gets going with the head of steam. You know, Binkley's a good thing, but for Triton, who's going to be that person to step up here and make this stop that's going to try to get them back on the scoreboard?
Yeah, Cole's, you know, everyone looks to Cole as being that leader, but it does not have to be that way every single game. I'd like to see Dante and Julian both step up big, but Dante in a bigger way, he doesn't have any points, but it'd be really cool to see him just flip that around right here and go off.
That was my pick, too, to see Dante Workman come out with some noise here in this third quarter. Very good second half player. Sophomore wearing number 5. Briles now with the basketball, top the key. Goes to Workman, kicks out to Pitney. Pitney for 3. Can't get that one. Workman tips it to Swanson. He'll retreat back and he'll reset the offense. Pitney in the corner. He'll try another one.
Get in there.
Up over top the backboard, and that's going to kill the basketball. And Triton will go back the other way with an empty trip to start the third quarter.
If you're Jacob, you can't hold your head down. You got to keep shooting that ball.
Was that Bremen? He just kept shooting and finally got him.
And he got a big one, too, when he made it. So, exactly, yep.
That momentum just at that time.
Watson drives the lane.
Good block by Evan.
Briles got a hand on that one. Pitney goes back the other way. Down to Workman in the corner. Short corner jumper for Workman on the way. Can't get down to drop in. Wacko with the rebound. Binkley goes back the other way.
2 empty possessions by the Trojans.
Now Wacko goes to Watson. Austin getting position underneath. Gets the lead pass down underneath. Sends it back to Watson. Back to Watson on the left side. He'll slow it down. Gets set for the offense to get moving. Goes to Jordan on the left side.
Lob, back door.
Binkley attacks the basket. Dante Workman sends it down. There wasn't a foul call.
Yeah, Workman just behind enough, and like he just got the ball.
I think his body was just off there enough, but got his hand right on the basketball.
Just poked it right through his head.
Watson goes to Walker.
He's going to seal him down low. Oh.
Watson with the floater gets it to drop in. And Knox strikes first here out of the halftime locker room. Pitney gets on the right wing on top to Swanson. Now goes to Shively. Shively hands off to Swanson. To down to Bryles.
Oh, yeah.
He's strong. He's strong. There you go.
Out to Swanson, top the key. He'll drive, goes to the runner from the baseline of the free throw line, off the mark. Bryles is put up, knocked away from Declan Austin. Another block for the senior here tonight.
Take the charge. Good stop by Dante.
Binkley with the crossover. Threads it to Jordan, and he'll go to the line for two.
So Swanson's going to pick up his second foul, first Trojan foul this half.
And Jordan to the line. This will be the second trip for Knox here tonight to the charity stripe. Back iron for Jordan. Of course, Knox in their home white uniforms.
Got equipment.
Austin trying. Something might have
had an issue with it.
Probably one of those stinking, stupid little baby knots that you can never get out.
Yep. So
I hate those. That's why I never tie my shoes.
McLaughlin will check in for Austin. Triton in their away blue uniforms, white numbers. Pitney final instructions on the side of the lane as Jordan back iron. Shively gets the defensive rebound. Shively trying to slow it down against Wackel. Goes to Swanson. Trying to empty on their first couple trips to the free throw, or down on the offensive side of the halftime break. See if they can answer back here. Workman goes to Pitney up top the key. Now goes to Shively. Shively drives, finds a head of steam. Shively, nice adjustment for Cole Shively.
A little stronger to the basket than that first half.
Did a great job jumping through that double team that was coming to stop him.
But that final adjustment mid-flight underneath the rim was very good. It was McLaughlin to answer back iron.
Same team, guys. There you go.
Bryles gets the rebound. Swanson goes back the other way. Attacks, tries to split the defenders. And they're going to get a offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
They're going to say Shively hooked his way around is the call.
So Shively's first, team second.
And Declan Austin got the shoe back, the laces back in order. He's back on the floor as he adjusts his sleeve, his left arm. Jordan goes across to Wackel. Now to Watson. Watson looking for Watson.
Two seniors battling down low.
Binkley fakes it right, goes left, lost the left side, goes back to Wackel. Jordan now in the corner. Works himself out of it. There's Swanson there to contend.
Lob.
And nice play, now good lead. Declan Austin. It's a free look at the basket.
Just does a great job always being able to get on that backside for that seal. Makes it easy for his teammates to get him the ball.
Pitney goes to Swanson, now to Workman on the left wing. Swanson for a deep three.
Short.
Can't get down to drop in. Wackel gets the defensive rebound. Watson goes to Jordan. Binkley now with it. Austin, he'll try the drive. Nice spin move on the way to the basket. Back iron, Evan Bryles with the defensive rebound. Coach Esford wanting a foul call. Now to Swanson. Pitney now in the corner. To Shively on the side of the lane. Shively's jumping his way through, but Declan Austin rips that one away. Binkley to Wackel. To Austin inside the lane. Declan Austin gets out to drop in.
10 points for Austin.
On his way to a double-double. A lot of rebounds for that young man here in this first, there in that first half. Workman lost his dribble in the corner, now to Briles. Outside to Shively. Shively, pull-up jumper from the baseline. Cole Shively drops it in. Gets it back to single digits, but here comes Watson on the attack in a hurry. Back to Austin. Out of Jordan, kicks out to Austin. Big man will try a three. Can't get that one to drop in. Rowan Jordan with a big offensive rebound. Reverse lay-in is good.
Good job using your height just to get that rebound. Just let it fall right in your hands.
Swanson leaves it for Dante Workman. Now to Pitney. Swanson finds Shively down the baseline.
There you go.
Up top to Pitney. He'll try a three. Can't get on to drop in. Evan Briles with the one-handed rebound. Now to Shively underneath, and here comes Rowan Jordan forcing the jump ball, and then Redskins get it back. And Anthony Shue will check in.
Starting to get a little cold
Swanson.
now. They kicked up the AC.
Yeah.
I feel fine.
It's 34 outside.
I feel fine.
You got a winter coat on.
It's not. This is not a winter coat. This is thin. Well, Ryan and Kenny are wearing our winter coats.
Yeah, we're all. Yeah, people are probably looking at us wondering what's going on.
There's
we all have our winter coats on, but there's an air duct that blows directly into this area we're sitting at.
I feel fine. It's warmer than a fence row. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
Binkley now finds over, and I was checking in with Schwant checked in, number 44 for the Redskins. As he'll get it on the right side.
Had a good game on JV.
Yes, he did. Very good post guy underneath. McLaughlin, the freshman, got that one. Now to Austin. Austin working on the free throw line, backing down, working his way through, and Evan Briles might have got away with some contact there. As the officials letting him play.
I like it.
Two very physical teams.
Oh, let's settle down, guys.
Timeout.
Take a timeout.
A 30-second timeout for Coach Eskridge. That'll be his second timeout. He'll have 3 remaining.
Get that updated, and then we got a second here. We'll throw up that sectional graphic.
The instructions is make sure you go to the IHSA Champions Network and you search Triton Trojans.
Yep, there at the top there says IHSATV.org. We got to have that TV in there, .org/TTSN. We'll get right to them. Yep. So that first game on Tuesday night, Trinity and Culver, 6:30 start. Then on Wednesday night, the first game, Triton and Argus, a rematch of a tight contested from earlier in the season.
The last 4 sectional championships have been those 2 teams. They're going to meet in the first round.
And then Marquette and Westville finished out that Wednesday night, and then Oregon Davis got the bye for Friday night start with the winner Trinity Greenlawn and Culver, and then the winners of those other 2, game 2 and 3, will play on the second game on Friday night, and then championship.
Oh. Anthony Shue got his hand on the ball.
Anthony Shue back the other way. He'll slow it down. Here comes the pressure. And Anthony Shue gets that one to drop in off the steal.
He didn't even know what happened. It just hit him in the head and turned around. There was the ball.
Him and Schwant
So McLaughlin picked up his first.
Him and Schwant collided at the half-court line. That's what Eskridge is saying was one explanation on, I don't think Anthony Shue, I think they were just kind of tied up. I don't know. Anthony Shue cannot get the three-point play. Awesome, tips it back
almost
in.
Got that tip back in.
Foul call on the rebound.
So Briles picked up his second, Trojan third team foul.
Binkley goes back the other way. Triton trails by 9. Jordan on the left wing on top to Binkley. Now to Austin on the elbow.
He's going to rip it.
The senior going to drive himself in. Kicks it back out to McLaughlin.
Oh,
McLaughlin.
That's a charge.
Yep.
That's a great take by Cole. Recognition right there.
Yeah, and I don't think even Cole was really setting up for a block. He was just kind of defending and it ran right into him.
McLaughlin kind of went right in, and Cole Shively just absorbed it all.
2 strong football players.
Very strong football players. I'm telling you, McLaughlin, keep an eye on that kid.
And he picked up his second.
And Cole Shively, of course, the X factor.
Good skip.
Oh. To Dante Workman. Now to Anthony Shue underneath. Shue battling Declan Austin. Couldn't get down to drop in. Jordan with the rebound. Binkley up the floor to Schwinn, but couldn't quite corral those.
That's the right idea.
Triton comes away. This right here, if you're Triton, this is a golden opportunity. You know, turnover, you got to go back and get points off those turnovers. You know, this is a team on the season, you know, averaging 14 points a game off of turnovers. Need to feed the beast here on the act the other way. Trying to go down, but a kick ball by Binkley. Pitney inbound in front of his own bench.
See, coach put him back in.
Yep.
So they want to hand him the ball.
Yep. Let everybody get set.
Shively pull-up jumper. Can't get that one to drop in. Declan Austin with another rebound for Knox. Jordan back to Austin up top. He'll go to Jordan. I'm sorry, I keep calling Binkley Jordan. Binkley now up top. Now he'll go to Jordan.
Dead ball.
And a Schwinn on the left wing. 34 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Jordan retreats back to Schwinn. Back to Binkley.
Get a hand out there, get that count.
And if you're Knox, you're not in any hurry here with that lead. You played well with the lead the whole game. I like the right idea here by the Redskins to slow it down and, you know, use that clock.
Get the last shot right here.
Schwinn, he has on the free throw line. Bryles
Good
knocks
hands
it
by
away.
Evan.
Anthony Shue will heave it down the floor. One hand it went to the left off the backboard. And Knox will take a 9-point lead into the fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this.
High school sports teach so much more than just the fundamentals of the game. They also teach the fundamentals of life, like the power of belief. I'm Robert Falkins.
And I'm Carrie Rosati. We're both assistant commissioners of the IHSAA. In the second classroom of high school sports, student athletes understand hard work pays off, and they learn to be proud of their effort, no matter the outcome.
Successful student athletes support their teammates and learn to always do the right thing.
And most importantly, they learn to always believe in themselves.
When high school sports keep education in front of athletics, these fundamental beliefs outweigh the idea of winning at all costs.
That's why high school sports are a transformative and invaluable part of every student athlete's education.
Buy a ticket to your high school's athletic events and show student athletes that you'll always believe in them too.
This is the power of belief. This is the power of high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
All right, welcome back, everyone, here to the Triton Sports Network. Andy O'Hara alongside me is Quentin Anderson, Kenny Barnhart, Caden Hummich, and the Hall of Famer Ryan Limner. Here for the Triton Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube and the IHSAA Champions Network. As Shively, Workman, Pitney, Shue, Bryles, the 5 out there for Triton, with Austin, Wackel, Watson, Binkley, and Jordan, the 5 out there for Knox. And Jordan not going to let Shively have any
double team that
space. Now to Pitney. To Shively in the corner. Shively goes to Dante Workman, lost his dribble, regains possession. Trying to go down to Anthony Shue. Binkley takes it away, the team's leader in steals.
Good hands by Binkley.
Now to Wackel. Goes to Watson. Austin trying to get space underneath. Skips it across to Jordan on top. Now at the free throw line to Wackel. Watson up top. Binkley patrols the baseline. Wackel with it. Goes to Watson.
Knox can just take their time. Get the
Out of
best
Jordan.
shot that they will need.
Austin on the baseline. Finds Wackel in the lane. He'll drive. He'll kick it out to Watson. He'll
Good
try a
in-out
three.
action.
Drops it in. Gets that one to go. Shively and Watson collide at the end of that three-pointer. No call. Pitney goes to Shively. Shively works over to the right side, trying to thread his way through. Shively spinning his way. Goes up strong. Can't get the drop in, but Evan Bryles, the offensive rebound, goes up. They're going to say foul call underneath.
So Wackel's picked up his second. Knox's team third foul.
Workman knocked away from Declan Austin. Austin, good steal by him up to Cohen Watson. Dante Workman tries to knock it away. Watson stuck, but he'll find Wackel underneath by himself. Wackel in his own area code drops that one in. All by himself down there underneath the basket. Now to Pitney. Pitney for three. Count it for Jacob Pitney. Pitney trying to knock that one away from Jordan. Now to Binkley. Binkley works with the screen to his left. He'll attack. Kicks out to Watson. Watson for three. Back iron. Rebound Dante Workman. As Workman somehow hangs on to it.
So Wackel's going to pick up his third.
That was good balance there from Dante Workman. Had to get a hand down to keep himself from falling. That was a good play by Dante Workman. Wackel trying to rip it away.
Little football athleticism right there, staying up, not going down.
And a conversation with the official and a couple of the players for both teams. Now to Briles on the elbow. Goes to Pitney. Pitney again for three. Count it, Jacob Pitney. Pitney with 2 3-pointers here in this fourth quarter.
Shooting with some confidence.
Here comes Anthony Shue
with his hand on the ball.
Watson jumps over him. He'll drive through.
Down.
Anthony Shue is down.
Yeah.
I think he hit his head on the floor as Anthony Shue. God, I hope he's okay.
No, he's.
Did he come down on top of his head?
Anthony Shue very shaken up. Anthony Shue is one of the toughest human beings ever met. For him to be on the floor, I mean, right there, he's trying to get himself back in, but obviously needs to come off the floor. Hope Anthony's okay. I tell Jackson every day, that's if you want to be like anybody, Anthony Shue's the guy you want to be like.
And not just like, how athletic he is. I mean,
but
I
as a
know
human
the kid,
being, as a human being.
I know the kid personally. He's really good friends with my family, and he goes to my church. He's such an amazing kid. He always has a smile. He always makes somebody laugh no matter what he does. He's a great kid for sure, yes.
I love my conversation with Anthony. Great kid. Hope he's okay as he gets looked at. Julian Swanson checks in on behalf of him. Jordan on the left wing. Or excuse me, Watson on the left wing. Jordan gets that one. He'll work it to Wackel. Watson up top. He'll fake it left. Works to his right side on top to Binkley. Binkley works with the screen. Trying to have to turn up the pressure here, trailing by 8.
That count. Get that count.
Binkley, very good on the attack off the dribble. Frazier frees himself up for Dante Workman and a foul call.
Good call.
So Workman's going to pick up his second. Trojans' 4th team foul.
Officials really talking to the players about John out there on the floor for both sides. Austin spinning his way, knocked away from Jacob Pitney, and Jacob Pitney with the big steal. Shively goes back the other way.
Hit Julian.
Pitney now to Swanson. To Dante Workman. And to Briles. Works it to Swanson here on the left wing. Evan Briles, the senior, for 3. Side iron, Binkley with the defensive rebound. Binkley back the other way. Goes to Wackel in the corner. Wackel in the attack. Lost it. And it goes off of Triton. He'll stay right here with Knox. I think that little stutter there by Wackel gave Triton enough of a time to knock it away. Back to Wackel. Step back 3 on the way. Can't drop it in. Shively with the defensive rebound. Shively goes back the other way on the attack. Shively coast to coast goes up, and Austin sends it into the student section.
A lot of contact.
And Jason Groves will take a 30-second timeout.
Timeout, Triton. 30-second timeout.
I think we got Knox's sectional 18 bracket.
Yep.
Yes, we do. I can actually. Well, I guess you guys have that up there. That's a sectional up there. That's going to be a tough one. If you look up there, I mean, with Tippecanoe Valley and Glen,
I don't want that one.
Culver Academy also up there with them. And
we want this one. Yeah, so Glen and Tippy Valley. Since Glen moved around now, starting off down at here at Knox, and then Knox and Culver on that first game on Friday night, and then Bremen gets the winner of that Glen Valley. So, yeah.
And Tippecanoe Valley got their first win at Warsaw since 2006 the other night. And
I noticed that.
Final seconds of the game.
So, yeah, there's another interesting lineup for the sectional.
Very good team in Valley this year, and we saw
They were very good.
Very good.
Top to bottom, that's a good team. Dante Workman inbound out of the timeout.
Got to go.
Finds Evan Browse, now goes to Pitney. Pitney with the hot hand here in this fourth quarter. He'll spot up for two. Shy hits that one off the side iron. Austin calling for it down the floor. Lays it for Watson. Cohen Watson goes through with a foul call and Triton. He'll go to the line for two.
Good recognition by Watson to see that now everyone's back and just go off for that layup.
So Bryles picked up his third foul.
So Watson to the line. This will be their third trip to the free throw line. Be his second. Off the back iron. Jordan and Wackles switch places. Watson off the iron. Workman almost got a piece of that one. That rips it away from Jordan. Shively slows it down. Back to go inside the halfway point here of the fourth quarter. Triton trails by 8.
Knox fell back into their zone defense.
So we'll see how Triton attacks it here. Swanson down to Bryles. He'll try it too. Side iron, no good. Declan Austin with the rebound.
I think he was just kind of, I don't think he was really anticipate shooting that until he's turned and seen how open he was.
Binkley to the corner now to finds Watson across the way. Watson skips it to Wackle. Goes to Jordan here on the near side. And Knox will continue just to burn that clock, rightly so. Shiley trying to knock it away. Austin goes to Jordan on top to Watson. Shively getting tied up. And a foul call here coming on Triton.
So Shively picked up his second. Triton's 6th team foul.
And the Knox student section letting the Trojan fans know that they're here. And Watson back to the line, of course. Knox will be in the bonus the rest of the way out. Puts their lead back to 9. A chance to extend to 10 here on this next free throw. Watson again tickles the twine on a perfect trip to the free throw line. Swanson lost it but regains control. 2:50 to go in the game. Goes to Dante Workman, hands off to Shively, on top to Bryles. To Pitney in the corner, he'll try another three. Off the side iron, no good. Tipped around, Triton went through two players' hands, and now a foul call on Triton.
Ooh. So Workman's third foul.
So Binkley to the line for the 1-1 bonus.
He has not been to the line tonight.
In and out, Shively with the rebound. Swanson up top, now goes to Shively. Shively works with the screen to his right side. Cole Shively, pull-up jumper from the elbow. Gets that one to drop in.
Great.
Timeout for Jason Groves.
Great screen by Dante right there to just hold Binkley off just long enough that Shively could get a wide-open shot.
That'll be his second. He'll have 3. Jason Groves will have 3 timeouts remaining.
You want to show the conference standings?
Yeah, if we get there. So, yeah, there's
The last one, I think.
Yep, right there we go. So they're on the, this was for tonight's game. Judson 7-0 in the conference. Triton, Knox 4-2. LaVille 4-3 with Culver, and then Caston 2-5, and then Winnemac and Pioneer 1-6.
Of course, Triton's JV was the runner-up in the JV conference as Knox won tonight. They'll win the conference for JV.
They went 7-0 too.
They went 7-0 as well.
Yep.
Triton 6-1 in conference play. And basically the battle for second place here tonight. Well, I sure like the guys where they're running the guitars and the drums. So as he said, Jason Groves double checking. If Dante Workman has 4 fouls, they say he does.
Yeah, I only have him down as 3.
I only had him down as 3 as well.
Watson goes to Wackel. So Workman's going to have to be careful of those 4 fouls.
Dribble and drive and pass the ball and just keep moving and spread it out. Oh,
down to Declan
great
Austin.
Find.
Good feed underneath. Dante Workman goes back the other way inside 2 minutes to go. They trail by 10. Swanson up top. That is Shively. He'll step into a 3.
Bang.
Bank is closed. Evan Browse's putback is good. A timeout for Jason Groves. And Gage Riffle will check in, I believe, for Dante Workman. Triton will have 2 timeouts remaining, both teams. So I guess they have 3 timeouts remaining for Knox.
Wayne Reichert's also going to be checking in for Jacob.
And it's Caden Large.
Here comes the defensive squad.
I like this move by Jason Groves right here. You know, you're gonna rest your offensive guys here just for a minute. Turn in 3 fresh JV guys. Save their legs for 1 minute. It's gonna that final push down the way here. Yeah, you trail by 8, but you're gonna need a big stop right here if you're Triton.
We've seen Triton come back on a lot of games, and you know they don't quit till the final whistle of the final quarter. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of game left. That this game could go either way.
But Knox right there, this team here, well in handle. They got out to that 20-5 run in the first quarter, and they hadn't looked back since. You know, try and put up 14 points on them in that second quarter, really cut into that lead. But since then, that third quarter, Knox has kind of kept themselves in contention. They're kind of trading blows, trying yet to try to find that run to get them back in this ball game.
Yes, and Esker did a great job when Triton did get that momentum. He called that timeout real quick, and they came right out, and they executed a play flawlessly, and they scored. So they're doing a great job of just staying just out of reach for Triton.
So Triton will turn up the heat in the full court.
I like this move as well.
Austin goes up to Watson. Here comes the pressure. Binkley on the attack. Trying to keep his head on a swivel for Shively. Felt the pressure from behind. They work up by the half-court line. Here comes the trap. Binkley on the attack. On the way through, Binkley dumps it to Austin. Big man's up and in. Banks open. As Binkley co-sign on that deposit to the scoreboard. Swanson out of Riffle. To Large in the corner. Now to Shively. Tries to split through in a foul call on Knox. And here comes that 3-player swing for Triton.
Yeah, see, they've got that messed up. I had him down for 4, but they had on the scoreboard as 3, so they've got the wrong. They gave Dante one of Wackel's fouls somehow.
Okay. And Declan Austin sends it
stepped
back.
Out of bounds.
And Jordan stepped on the baseline.
Great block by Austin.
Swanson on the baseline. Pie to Pitney. Watson sends it out of bounds. Inside a minute to go. Triton's running out of time. Swanson up top the key. Now to Pitney. He'll try a 3. Contested. Short of the mark. And Wackel gets the defensive rebound. Binkley back the other way, working against Dante Workman.
Got to be careful with those 4 fouls. There it is.
And that's going to be it for Dante Workman on the night.
Number 5, Dante Workman, that's his 5th personal foul.
Yep. I think the bookkeeper messed that up a little bit down there.
Team 9.
And Caden Large will check in for Dante Workman.
Coming in for Triton is Caden Large.
So Binkley now to inbound, or to shoot his free throw. First one's up and in. Knox in the night, 44%, 4 of 9 after that last free throw. Maybe trying for the biggest thing for them here tonight that's really hurt them is those bunny shots. Shooting inside the three-point line, 10 of 41.
We saw that in the Bremen game when, you know, they got that cold start. It just was hard to battle back, and Knox did not get off that pedal the entire game. So
Schwant and McLaughlin will check in, as will Tinsley. Jay-Sean Tinsley will check in for Watson as the senior comes off the floor. Van Atzel will also check in for Binkley, who's done for the night, as Knox looks to get another win here on the season. They're 36 seconds away from their 13th win on the year. Trying to take some momentum into sectional play as Triton will have a very tough one right out the gate.
Yeah, that whole bottom half of that Trojan sectional is very tough.
Shively goes up, can't get the drop in. Pitney with it to Swanson. He'll try a 3. Can't get that one. Evan Brouse's putback is good. Tinsley with it. Across to Van Atzel. Goes to Tinsley. Pitney falls to the floor. Out to Schrant. Skips to McLaughlin here on the right wing, and that's going to about do it as Knox is going to win here 47-37. As they will get their 13th win on the season. All time, that's their 20th win against Triton. And this was the 44th game played between these two teams, or 43rd game played between these two teams. And here for them, that's their 10th win at home against Triton, and their 3rd against Triton in the Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. As Kenny gets those stats pushed over.
Yep, they went across there. So Trojans, like I said, free throws there, 3 of 5, Knox 5 of 10. But they're inside that arc, that 2-point shooting for Trojans, 11 of 43, just 26%. Where Knox shot 15 of 27 at 56%. 3-pointer for the Trojans, 4 of 18 at 22, 4 of 10, of course, at 40% for the Redskins. And then 6 and 9 on those turnovers. So the scoring for Knox, Austin with 14, Watson with 13, Binkley with 9, Jordan with 6, Wackel with 5. For the Trojans, Shively with 15, Pitney with 9, Briles with 6, Shue with 4, and Swanson with 3.
So we're going to run some replays, and
yeah, we'll do some.
This will do it for the regular season.
Yep, that's our belief. We got the regular season down pat. Get to regroup for next week's sectional. Like I said, to catch those sectional games, they will not be on YouTube. They will be exclusive on the IHSAA TV.org website. Search for TTSN or the Triton Trojans, and you'll get to their links. Also on the TritonTrojans.org website, we'll have the link set up there too, so you can get right over there to watch them. And say it'll be something a little different, but back to home again this year.
Home again. So it's the final game for us on the road this season.
Yep.
For the TTSN crew. So we're going to hang it up here from Harold Weinberg Gymnasium as we'll let the replays play. I'm Andy O'Hara. With me here tonight was Quentin Amson, Kenny Barnhart, Caden Hummich, the Hall of Fame, Earl Ryland. Until next time, remember the Trojan way.